Hello, my name is Ethan Fenton, and here's my SWIC student ID. As many of us know, alcohol is used around the world for enjoyment and having a good time and hanging out with friends and family. But the main thing is that a lot of kids on college campuses are using it and abusing it. This can cause to health issues, addiction, and abuse later in life for these students. A lot of students use alcohol as much as daily or weekly and on a monthly basis, which can cause trouble with school, their day-to-day life, and their life after college. Alcohol use in colleges is increasingly happening throughout the country. An article from the National Institute of Health on alcohol abuse and alcoholism reported that 1 of 3 college students binge drink every time they consume alcohol. Binge drinking is drinking large amounts of alcohol very quickly to get really intoxicated. It is common at college parties and around college campuses in general. Binge drinking has caused deaths, assault, and cases of sexual assault. From the article from the National Institute of Health, they reported that there are around 1,800 automobile deaths, 696,000 cases of assault, and 97,000 cases of sexual assault each year from college students from the ages 18 to 24. The article also stated that 55% of college students from the ages 18 to 24 have reported drinking alcohol in the past month. Students are able to get alcohol very easily and consume it, which is not a surprising statistic. It is surprisingly easy for college students to get alcohol even when they're under the age of 21, just from knowing a friend or being at a party or event. Due to the vast amount of drinking around on large college campuses, causing more students to keep rising that percentage up, excessive drinking is a result from peer pressure and from being at parties and knowing people that are also drinking alcohol. The fact that 55% of college students are drinking alcohol, it starts to bring up a lot of questions. The effects of alcohol consumption can bring problems to students' schoolwork, social interactions, and day-to-day life. In an article from Alcohol Rehab Guide, the author explains that 1 in every 4 college students admits to having struggled with schoolwork, classes, and bad grades because of drinking it. Many students will put drinking and go into parties before doing their schoolwork. This makes students perform poorly in classes, and at the end of the day, they will have to retake these classes, and which will end up costing them more money and more time. Also, in the article from the Alcohol Rehab Guide, they explain how committing criminal activity under the influence is also very big around college campuses. The article explains that very intoxicated students have trouble with DUIs, property damage, and other illegal activities. These illegal activities can lead to problems in the future with the law and other stuff. Alcohol also affects the way student social interactions play out. An article from the University of Minnesota called "Why Students Drink" explains that many college students drink to be socially accepted at a bar or a party. They also drink to get so-called loosened up so that they can talk to people easier. The aspect of college students drinking can cause good and bad scenarios. A student can go out and have a couple of drinks and meet new people, or they can go out to a bar or a party and get really intoxicated and embarrass themselves. With students drinking constantly and making a habit, this can lead to bad decisions that may cause them even more problems down the road in the future after graduation. Drinking frequently while being a student can lead to addiction and health problems after graduation. In an article from Unity Point, the author explains that addiction can ruin relationships and have many other health issues down the line later in life. Health conditions consist of liver and heart problems, which are very common due to excessive drinking. Being very intoxicated and binge drinking a lot can also lead to abusive relationships and struggles with close friends and family. Signs of college students binge drinking is a sign that it can go with them later in life. Binge drinking can bring many hardships to a person's lives and the ones around them. Frequent alcohol abuse can go into your adult years and cause problems with addiction and abuse for the rest of your life. Alcohol is used by a lot of people on a regular basis, and it is obvious it is very popular in the United States and around the world. But with college students starting to abuse it, it is beginning to become a problem throughout the country and is causing them to lead to more and more addiction throughout life. If the crazy amount of alcohol abuse continues, then many young students in college will battle with addiction and abuse for the rest of their lives. Thank you.